Alright, my patient has progressed to phase 3 of his rehabilitation after his below-the-knee amputation on his right leg. So what we're starting him off with, strength-wise, is we're going to be doing kettlebell swings to work glutes and hip extensors. So he's going to be doing 3 sets of 10 kettlebell swings. You're going to be watching his form, making sure it's all slow and controlled, making sure he's sinking back, but also watching his back to ensure there's no excessive lordosis or anything like that. He should be working his hips and not his arms. So his hips should be forcing the kettlebell up into the air, and again, we're looking for slow and controlled motion. The next exercise we're going to be having him do is a piston squat, and he's going to be doing these bilaterally to help him get a good glute, hamstring, and quad activation. So he's going to start on his left uninvolved leg, and he's going to squat down and touch the heel of his foot to the floor. And we're standing here to make sure he's doing it slow and controlled. He'd be doing 2 sets of 10 on this side. And then he's going to switch to his involved leg where he's got his prosthetic, obviously. And he's going to be sinking down once again into a squat, single leg, activating glutes, hamstrings, and quads. The last exercise we have him doing for kind of like front yard strength exercises is a switching lunge. So he's going to go down into a simple lunge, and then he's going to quickly switch into another lunge. And he's going to continue to do this 2 sets 15 times. We wanted to make sure his form's good, knees not coming over the toe, and making sure he's got no rocking or balance issues going on with that. Alright, so for our patient's next exercise, we're going to be working on cardio, and he's going to be doing a T-drill. So what he's going to be doing is he's going to be taking off from this cup, moving to the center, shuffling to the left, shuffling all the way to the right, shuffling back to the center cone, and backpedaling back to the start cone. Ready? Go. We are working on a takeoff explosion. Go, Davis. The side step quick stopping, and then also working his agility as he backpedals all the way back to the start. He'll be doing 2 sets of 7 to start out with, and if that's too easy, then we would increase it by 3 sets of 7. The next thing we're going to have our patient do is he's going to run routes with this football, and first thing he's going to do is a simple L route, so he's going to go out and cut up into the left or up into the right. Ready? Go. He's going to turn and catch the ball. Same thing, but he's going to run up and cut to the left. Ready? Go. This is working cardio. He's working on getting back to return to play with catching the football. And he's also working on cutting. So up and straight back to me. Turn. Yeah, up, cut. Ready? Go. Alright, the next exercise we're going to have our patient do, working on cardio and a little bit of balance, whichever way you want to do is we're going to be using the slide board, so he's going to be pushing off from that side, sliding to the end, and then pushing back off. Doing quick but slow, quick but controlled movements. Sometimes if the patient is a little strong, you would have to move these further apart. Also, keeping a foot on the end of the slide board is good to keep it moving, and this is helping him stabilize and activate all of his lower chain. He would be doing 2 sets of 10, and if that was too easy, bump it up to 3 sets. If that was too easy, we could do 3 sets of 15 or even 20.
Good.
Alright, one of his last balancing exercises is going to be staying on the Bosu, knees bent, hips even, and he's going to be catching this medicine ball to work on his balance and coordination. Ready, Davis? Yeah. We're going to be doing 2 sets of 20 seconds. Again, watching his balance and making sure that he doesn't look weak in one area or another. And keeping up with his coordination by throwing the ball in different patterns. All right, his last exercise is going to be just a hip hike onto the top of the post. So he's going to put a foot down, hold up, anchor down. Okay. The previous one we were doing 2 sets of 20 seconds. He's going to be doing 3 sets of 10 for the hip hike. Works proprioception, coordination, and balance all in one. Doing it by line.